Hey, what is going on, you guys? It's Epic here and welcome back to a new video on the channel, and today we're checking out Wonderlands. Of course we are, because it just came out, and I want to talk about something in this video which is going to be pretty insane to anybody who has played Borderlands 3, and it is a blue, a green, a purple spell which is very reminiscent to a special item in people's hearts from Borderlands 3 known as the CMT. For those of you unaware, in Borderlands 3 there was a purple grenade mod called the Cloning Maddening Tracker, and it was a version of the original grenade which is very rare to roll, but in turn it was also one of, if not the strongest damage grenades in Borderlands 3, better than most legendaries, as people would take this into bosses and they take this into their grenade builds and they would use the hell out of it, especially most players. And now in Wonderlands I believe I found the equivalent. What you're looking at right here is a spell which is arguably the strongest direct mobbing damage spell in the game, and it's not even a legendary. It is basically a variation of the Arc Torrent spells, but what's interesting about these is that this one is only disgustingly good if you get the right prefix or maybe suffix or cast type, being channel cast. But it has 4 charges, and as you can see, when you charge it up and let go, it absolutely annihilates enemy. Remember, this is a blue rarity spell. This is not a legendary, this is not a purple even, and yet look at the damage it dishes out to just common mobs. Now, while this obviously isn't one-tapping them, remember, this isn't even its final form. Now, just like the CMT in Borderlands 3, it is important to know that with this spell, it's not always going to be absolutely broken. If I go into my inventory, you'll see I've got the Cloudburst Arc Torrent of the Nemesis, which you would think is better than the spell I've got, especially because it has higher card damage, right? But if I equip it and then use it, you'll see that it's not the same kind of spell at all, and if I was to go and show you the damage on it, you'd also see that it is not as good as that blue spell I've got. As you'll see, if I go down to this same version of that spell that is also a channel cast, you'd think it is the same kind of spell, right? You think it's the exact same one I've got, but an upgrade. However, when I cast it, you'll see that it is not the same one at all. This one just fires out a direct lightning bolt. Even though it has a charge up, it's just not the same one. So it's very important to remember that when you're looking for these spells, or the CMT of Wonderlands, if you will, you are looking for the calls down a lightning bolt stat underneath the channel cast. And these are so rare, as a matter of fact, I don't even have a purple one to show off to you guys, because again, they're just extremely rare. Now, a great way to farm these spells is most likely going to be heading to the Chaos Chamber, completing it, and then feeding the Spell Bunny to target farm it like that. That's going to be your best bet to do it. However, not everyone's going to be able to do that, and not everyone's going to be able to even complete it to begin with. So another great way to go ahead and farm this is to just go to somewhere like Brighthoof, and you are looking for the vendor that sells the spells. You're looking for the purple vendor here with the rings on the front, and yeah, you just open it up, and inside you're just looking for that spell. Now, you do obviously want to eye up that purple one. That's going to be the most sought after version, and dude, if you get this thing, I'm telling you, it is absolutely disgusting. The grossest thing about it for me is the fact that it has 4 charges, and because it takes so long to charge it up to its maximum degree, when you finally do release it, what's going to happen is that by the time you're even able to empty out all of those charges, you're going to end up just killing everything in your path anyway, so it's not going to be a big deal to you. And again, this isn't even a legendary spell. I think that's very important to remember here, is that this is pretty much dealing a legendary spell damage, and it is a blue. See, if I switch to something like a legendary spell here with this twister, and we compare the damage to it, you'll see that it's really not that crazy in comparison to what I just fired off. Now, obviously, what I just sent off isn't going to be like every legendary spell, but it gives you a good idea of their power. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you find one of these in the comment section down below, and let me know what you think about it. Also, be sure to come and join us over on Twitch, where we're playing Wonderlands, most likely right now at EpicNNG, and I'll see you all in the next one.